Up against Chen Sha on the mound for the Ports in his warm-up tosses right now here at Banner Island Ballpark, where it's going to be about 106 degrees here at first pitch, 6 p.m. George, McLean, then Perez coming up for Rancho. Man, a ball outside, 1-1. Ports in their home button area of the jersey. Here's a liner into center. Ruiz just a few steps in, and he'll make the grab for the first out. Port's got the red with the red number on the front, then the blue on the back, the blue helmets. Here's a pop-up foul territory. Dodgers batting helmets. They say L.A. on the front of them. Here's a strike going with that look like they do. 0-2 is outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Fly ball. Here's a liner into center. Ruiz coming in. He'll let it drop. And a base hit into shallow center there. The shade's on. It's got to be tough to see here at this time of day in this ballpark. Here's a ball outside. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Another base hit, also walked along with a pair of flyouts. Runner goes, throw to second, goes into center. Rio keeping the tag on him. A great job of deking him into thinking that ball was Nick Schwartz on the first base side of second. The 3-1 is popped up on the left side of the infield. Miles Naylor under it. He'll make the grab. 2 down in the top of the first. Decker a solo home run in the fifth. That capped off a 3-run fifth inning. That's where things got weird last night. And here's a strike to Decker. Owen handing off his gear to the coach as this misses home from third on what would go down as an error by Tour on that tossing out of the ball. This came in at 80. Two and one. 2 outs, runner at second. No score, top one. There's a strike at the knees. Up to Rancho. Kind of struggled to start the year. Sent down to the ACL, then came back up and has been on a tear. There's a called third strike at the knees. He'll go down looking, and that runner is left stranded at second. We'll go to the bottom of the first. No score here on AM 1280. Spots of the order for the Quakes. And he went around as he tried to check us. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. One-two coming from Shaw. Grounder to third. Salome has it, and he'll make the throw to first in time. That right fielder, he's got the sort of light turquoise sleeve on the right arm. Grounder towards short. Naylor has that, and his throw is in time. Handling that sun in his eye. I feel like Under Armour and some of these other companies are making it out of. Hitting 224, his 72nd game. Man, a strike on the inside, 0-2. He has team lead in RBIs. 3 triples, 12 doubles, and a foul. Alonso. The 0-2 on the way. There's a called third strike. Alonso will go down looking for his 101st strikeout of the season. A 1-2-3. Slider in there. That was the fastball, okay. Had a bit of a cutting motion to it. A 1. Grounder to third. Nice play by Derek Salome on one knee. Throw to first. Well done. 5-3 put out. Third today. And there's a strike on the leaning in that direction today. Away to lefties, into righties. To the left of our home plate umpire. His left. Here's a grounder. Foul down the first baseline. That was real close. Schofield Sam made a good play on it just in case. 0-2. An open stance. That front leg on a toe and offset back upstairs. 1-2. Early like he was on that foul ball. looked at a ball, so a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down. So Chen Sha looking sharp, and he usually does if he's not facing the Modesto Nuts. I mean, really, that's who's blown up his ERA this season. On May 30th, here's a swing and a miss by Kendall George. He lined him in 4 innings on April 25th, 2 runs in 2 2/3 against them in the innings of relief, the 5th through the 8th at Fresno. Just 2 runs in those 4 innings. There's a foul to the right side, ball in the dugout. 0-2 coming to George. Grounder towards second, off the backhand, off the wrist of Rio at second. George, of course, hustling into second. He'll turn that into a 2-base error. And neither infielder was awake there at the end of that play either. Naylor and Rio. Slow chopper, it looked like at least, but it was going 94. Here's a little liner into right center. It'll drop for a base hit. George will come in to score, and the Quakes are on the board 2-1. Well, 4 errors. But in his last 10 games, he's at 257 now. And in his last 5 games, 474. There's a strike at the knees. Shaw, a couple peeks at first, now delivers. A swing and a miss. And that one hurt Schwartz. Shaw kicks and delivers. Here's a liner up the middle. Ends up going on a couple of hops into center. And back-to-back singles now. McLean up to second with 2 down. 1 Ports lead. Shaw got a ground out and a strikeout, but then an error at second, followed by 2 singles. This one's fouled to the screen, 0-1. Bouncer in the dirt, catchers. So now the 1-1 from Shaw. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Gets ahead. 1-2. Look to second. McLean edging out to a bigger lead. Bouncer. And 366 since he came back up, though. Here's a fly ball, an 18th rounder in 2022. Picked out of high school. Fouls this one off to the right. In 19 games with Rancho last season. 203, 297 on base percentage. Drove in 10. Now a ball upstairs. Count goes full. Now Shaw is ready for the 3-2. Grounder or a foul straight back. Another 3-2. Hammered fat now. He is battling here as Decker. Was down 0-2. Has worked it full. 3-2 again. Bouncer in the dirt. Schwartz blocks it, but it will be ball 4 to load the bases. Boy, this inning has changed drastically after the error at second. Going to go out and have a mound visit, have a chat. So bases loaded. 2 down. Catcher Carlos Rogers to the plate now. He grounded out to third, 24. Bases loaded. 2 out. Ports up by a run here in the top of the 3rd. Quakes threatening, though. The 0-1. Outside 1-1. Rojas has been in the Dodgers organization since he was 18. He's 21 now. Breaking ball in for a strike. Dropped that in perfect. McLean had a first pitch base hit. That's been it. The 1-2 coming to Rojas. Ooh, just outside. Fastball missed at 90. 2-2. Liner into left. Racing back, Clark Elliott. He won't get to it, and it will get to the wall. 1 run is in. Here comes another. They will wave in a third. A bases clearing double for Carlos levels. Pop up on a breaking ball. 0-1. Liner into right center. This is trouble, and it is off the top of the wall. Rojas scores, and into second with an RBI double is Jose Meza. Now to right center. They're just working second base by Rio, and then the floodgates have opened since then. There is a strike on the inside. Now things have snowballed on him. All of this unearned. There's a foul off of Alonso. Fouled it off his leg, 0-2. But even if the the final ledger, the final numbers look favorable for Sha, 0-2 coming to Alonso. Swing and a miss. He waved it one outside, and that will end the top of the third. But it's a 5-run third for the Quakes as they send 9 to the plate. 5 spot for the Quakes after an error. Here's a foul off to the right. But the Ports just got a pair back in the bottom of the third inning. Here's a chopper towards short. Naylor has that, then dropped it on the exchange, and he's 6. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Left-handed hitting infielder. Lifts this one into shallow left. Out goes Naylor. In comes Elliott. And Naylor will make the grab off to his left. 5 runs came in. Waved at a strike. Then that scored last go for this 5-4 score. Here's a foul out of play. 0-2 it remains. Look to first from Sean. Now comes set. The 0-2 on the way. Runner goes. Pitch taken high. The throw to second. Not quite in time. And it is he's number 2 on the club. Behind George at the plate, who is 21 of 29 this year. Here's a foul. A little bullpen activity for Stockton. There's a foul off to the left. So it's not anybody getting loose to come into this inning just yet. 1-2. Fly ball. Left center. Ruiz into the gap. It's going to be Elliott there in left to handle it. And he'll make the throw into Naylor. There's 2 down on base. He has been hard to get out. Even with that, still hitting 182 on the year. Came into this series at 160. First pitch to him, upstairs. 1-0. You know, Shaw's probably going to be pretty careful with it. Here's a high fly ball into deep left field. This ball is way back. This ball is gone. To the left of the barbecue bullpen, a 2-run blast for McLean. 100 miles per hour off the bat. 35-degree launch angle, 412 the estimated distance. And he extends the Rancho lead to 7-4. And here comes Coach Baez to go ahead and make the change. Wow. Who is this version of McLean? He was hitting 188 with runners in scoring position, coming in 160 to start the series.